the Ramon Bueso Genesis, the project. Hello, welcome once again to Scorpion Cigar Reviews. Today I will be reviewing the Ramon Bueso. This cigar is a 5.5 by 50. It came in a little gift pack with a wooden ashtray. It had a drawer and they had 6 of these cigars in there. So it's not their typical Robusto size, which would be a 5 by 50. Wrapper is very dark, like an espresso colored wrapper. Very shiny. Some typical veins, and not over veiny, but there's definitely some veins in there. Nice tight seams. Double cap. Good construction. Fairly firm, just a slight amount of sponginess, as it should be. I don't know if you can see, but look at the sheen on this. It looks very oily. Just has a real oily looking sheen to it. The scent on the wrapper. Lots of chocolate there. Baker's cocoa. A little bit of maybe tea. Slight amount of hay. The foot has some spices. They're a slight hint of cedar, baker's cocoa, maybe some coffee bean in there. Some other kitchen spices, but I'm not sure what they are. Alright. Using the Cigar today. Draws a little tight. See if I don't know if I want to snip any more off that or not. Well, I'll give it a minute, see if it loosens up at all. The pre-draw has some hay, definite leather. A little bit of that Baker's cocoa. Maybe a little bit of cumin in there. Alright, really nice. So we'll get lit up. Okay. A little bit of pepper in there. Something else. There's an aftertaste that I sometimes get in these cigars. I don't know what it is, but I do from time to time get this aftertaste. It's a taste I don't like, but it often goes away shortly after lighting a cigar. Sometimes it carries on through the entire cigar, which can kind of kill a smoke for me. Hopefully that taste will go away. Draw is rather firm. I'll give it a little bit, see if it'll open up. If not, there's not really a whole lot of room to cut any more off the cap. As you can see, I've got a reasonable opening there. Alright, well, I'll get somewhere into the first third and see how it progresses from there. Pairing today's cigar with a non-alcoholic beverage for a change. This is Arizona tea RX Energy Herbal Tonic. There's a lot of citrusy notes in it. Very fruit forward. It's hard to come by in these parts. I first discovered these on a trip to Florida about a year ago. Found them down in the Keys, and I've been searching ever since. I did manage to find a lot of it at not really a truck stop, but one of those it's a rest area with a restaurant and Dairy Queen and gas station, but what, you know, whatever, along the highway there. But good stuff. Large can, 23 ounces. So you will be urinating quite a bit once you finish this. Are you an idiot or what? Excuse me. Here we are, about 20 minutes in. I have a good inch of ash on there. It seems to be holding on nicely. Fairly even burn. Nice crisp burn line. The aftertaste that I had mentioned has dissipated completely. That was close. I hadn't even tapped it and the ash fell off. In the ashtray. Got lucky there. Anyway. A little bit of mineral coming through. A little bit of earth. There's a slightly bitter aftertaste on the rear of the palate. A little bit of meatiness in there. Alright, so I'll get somewhere into the second third. And okay, so you've been smoking the cigar for about a half an hour now. What do you think? I like your beard, my friend. Well, we are into the second third. Been a real pleasant smoke. No real changes. About a medium body. A little bit of pepper in there. Slight hit of meatiness, a little bit of mineral. Pleasant cigar. I'll be back somewhere in the final third. So, I'm an experienced cigar smoker, and I find this to be a rather pleasant cigar myself. Do you think this would be a good cigar for beginners as well? Sure, why not? It's a medium body. It has a smooth smoke to it. Has some nice subtle flavors. Nothing too overbearing. Some nice, just real pleasant, even keeled. Something that wouldn't put off a new smoker by being too forward. So yes, I could see this being a good cigar for a new smoker. Here we are, just about an hour into it, into the final third. Still burning cool. We'll go ahead and remove the band at this point. Band came off nicely. No real changes. Still a medium body cigar. A little bit of maybe white pepper in there. There's that, not really a bitter aftertaste, almost sour, like you'd get from a grapefruit, but it's not real dominant. Kind of subtle. So it adds a bit of character to it. A little bit of leather in there. Slight hint of mineral still. For the most part, the same flavors from the very beginning. Just a little bit of, it shifted a little bit here and there, but not a whole lot. So I will definitely continue this on into the nub, and I'll be back. Oh my, what have we here? My friend seems to be running around naked somewhere. Well. Here we are at the nub, about an hour and 15 minutes or so in. The cigar did go out late in the final third. Seemed to have been burning fine, and I set it down for just less than a minute, and I picked it up and it wasn't burning. But, you know, that happens. I'm not the first one to do a review where it just went out unexpectedly. So, I've smoked a couple of these before, and if my memory serves, it happened to me with the others as well. At about the same location, somewhere in the final third, so maybe there's some kind of construction issue. I don't know. But it is what it is. Still burning coolly. Hasn't been any real changes. Still a medium body. Every once in a while it'll ramp up to upper medium, lower full. But the majority of it has been a medium body. I'm going to go and end this review here saying that the Ramon Bueso Genesis the Project, 5.5 by 50. This cigar has been pretty even keeled. Ash has been self-correcting, or the burn line, I mean, has been self-correcting. The scent on the nose put out a lot larger, a wider flavor profile than the smoking of the cigar did. Kind of disappointing because there were some real nice scents on the nose that I didn't pick up while smoking the cigar. That happens quite often, more often than not. But we had some white pepper in there, a little bit of mineral, a little bit of subtle hints of leather, and a little bit of earth. That was pretty much the bulk of what was going on. Everything was kind of subtle, not not so subtle that you couldn't tell they were there, but it is what it is. You can pick these up for about $4 online. So, what else can I say about it? I guess that's about it, really. Nice cigar. Very good cigar for the price. So, I thank you for once again watching Scorpion Cigar Reviews. See you next time. Where'd that guy go?